Greetings, welcome to more EarthBound. I don't think I've properly shown off this screen yet, have I? It's a pretty cool image, right? Yet it looks not at odds with the rest of the game, but it's in such a different style. Anyway, welcome to more EarthBound. Hopefully I remember what I was doing. We were gonna bust Ness and Paula out of jail, presumably. So heads up, I want to go a little later because it's Friday, but I may not be able to depending on my hands. My right hand in particular is quite sore. I think a combination from just work is very taxing, but also I've been playing a little side order, which also seems to be rough on my hands. Ooh, present. A broken pipe, cool. And my cat is here. Please, buddy. Please, buddy. I know everybody wants a piece of Jeff, but it cannot be you. You know what I should do before heading out? How much, like, Jeff isn't carrying any currency with him, right? I don't think so. $1, so if I die, whatever. I'm gonna try fighting a cave boy. You named Jeff. Well, my cat evidently wants a piece of you. I can't get him to stop. I'm sorry. See if I can fight one of these without dying. Oh, they got me from behind. Good. You know what? They're not as damaging as I thought they would be. I still don't know if I'm gonna survive, but we'll find out. Well, maybe. What do I got? I have a burger. Let's eat a burg. Live, Jeff. You have to live. At least your name isn't Jeff with a G. G off. Your bully in middle school's name was... It's hard not to rate it as G off. I don't know if I'm gonna win this fight. They don't do as much damage as I thought they would, but... And my cat just unplugged the monitor. Buddy. Cool. Okay, there we go. I can see again. And Jeff is dead. Alright, well... It was worth a shot, but I don't think we were gonna live from that. I have been able to grind on those before, but you kind of have to get lucky to survive the initial encounter or two. Just because they're very beefy. Do I still have my burg? Nope, everything is terrible forever. Goodbye. I'm just gonna leave now. So this thing is called the Skyrunner. I don't remember if Dr. Andonuts mentioned it last time. Wow, E equals MC squared. Big scientist man here. But in Japanese, this thing was called the Skywalker. I'm sure you can tell why they had to change it. What do you mean no problem here? I guess I just have to go talk to Dad. No? I want to leave. Oh, there we go. I guess I just have to walk into the featureless orb. I don't know why the Skyrunner isn't moving. I think something has gone awry here. Hang on a second. That's really weird. I don't know why nothing is happening. We should have taken off by now. Skyrunner broken? That's really weird. I'm going to reset. Huh. Can't say I've seen that happen before. It's really weird. Okay. Some sort of weird bug. A glitch. Oh, and now it's really loud. Why do I even bother changing the volume when it's gonna be like blah? That's... okay. Sure. Now you're gonna be really loud again? Jeff is lost in the piano solo. Yeah, it's weird that the volume is louder now. Because I remember that happening last time, too. Okay. What do you mean no problem here? What do you mean no problem? How... Did I ruin everything somehow? Who am I talking to? I don't know. I need to leave. Yes, get together again in 10 years or so. What if I leave and then come back? Huh? That's it, stream's over, apparently. I don't know why Jeff went in before. Uh-huh. What hath I wrought? Hi, Maxwell. No. Yeah, I just wanted to hear your voice, Maxwell. Uh-huh. Hello? Okay, is it gonna work? Okay, Dad's coming over to stare. I think we're okay. I don't know what was up with that. What happened? It's not moving. Hey, why don't you try pressing the button on the controller? That wasn't even the weird dubious accent I gave him last time. But that's okay. Dr. Andonuts is a new man. He had several days since Tuesday to think about his strained relationship with his son. He has reinvented himself, including his accent. Skyrunner, more like EarthBound. Oh. I'm just glad it worked. Wow, what's this mysterious place we'll never visit? More characters in pop culture whose extremely specific accents change without explanation. I remember back in school writing a play for drama class once. And one of the characters would change their accent every single scene, so no one could figure out where they were from. I don't remember anything else about the play beyond that. That's it. Although, weirdly, now that I think about it, I seem to recall writing it around the same time I first played EarthBound. Because I remember trying to tell people, and there's this photographer guy that says Fuzzy Pickles, you know, because I thought it was funny. You know, like, wow, Fuzzy Pickles, what a fun non sequitur. But I remember having to, like, printing out a screenshot to show people. Screenshot that I took myself. Being like, look, see, Fuzzy Pickles. That's all you need to give it a Tony, thank you. But I don't need a Tony. This game already has a Tony. Hey. Ugh, that's depressing. Bad joke. If only a bolt would strike down the Skyrunner, killing me instantly, freeing me from this torment of my bad jokes. We're almost there. Come on, Jeff, you can do it. Press the kill switch. That's it. You got it. You're doing it. Yeah. Man, oh man, did that ever scare me? The Skyrunner. I guess it took a little damage while landing. Oh well. You don't have to explain a thing. I'm Jeff. I came because you called me. I'm not very strong, really nearsighted, kinda shy, and I tend to be a little reckless. This is just the way I am. I hope you want me to be your friend. Okay? I mean, normally as a bit I would say no, but you did just crash your whole ship into the ceiling of this place, which is pretty metal. I gotta give props to that, so yeah. Alright, let's get back to the journey then. Cool. Jeff joined you. It's impossible to fix, for the time being. Well, that'll never come up again. So yeah, the door's locked. But if we go to goods, and then Jeff, and then if you remember, we have a bad key machine. Nice. Well, hopefully nothing kills us on the way out. I mean, there's no enemies, but somebody could fall off the ladder and break their neck. You don't know. Trash. Now we can die. Putrid moldy man and its cohort, this smelly ghost. I should use Psy more often. I've kind of been cheap about using it. But I mean, Paula has a lot of Psy, so why not? So let's have her freeze. The putrid moldy man. Hopefully this will be enough to get rid of it. Nice. You do not like how Smelly Ghost appears to have been photographed mid-pelvic thrust. Oh, my. Also, I just realized Jeff is about dead. Probably should do something about that. 1 HP. Bless. Thank you, Paula. And my cat just unplugged the monitor again, buddy. I think maybe this cable is just frayed. Okay, we're good. We're good. There were no more ghosts pelvic thrusting in our direction. Wonderful, great, good. So, we're here now. Ugh. I'm trying to remember. I feel like you wander around for a bit and then Apple Kid calls you or something. Because I want to get to where the zombies were staring into my soul before. But we need to get rid of them somehow. Imagine you send a PK distress signal, and then your distress call is answered, and then gets heckin' murdered. And not by the crash, but by a pelvic thrusting ghost? Is that what you're saying? Get rid of that guy. Get out of here. Cool. Good. IQ went up by 3. Well, if only I got smarter by taking out the trash. Oh, okay, that counts as a back attack. Alright. We swatted the fly. Good job, everybody. Yeah, they're still here. We're not gonna get catfished by a scrawny lady again, I hope. The pop emotes. Oh wait, I need Paula to do this. There we go. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do one of those pop style emotes, for lack of a better term, just because they're so ubiquitous across Twitch, and I want my emotes to be a little more exclusive, you know? I need the scloozies, which is a terrible word to say out loud. Ugh. I don't feel good about saying scloozies. Yeah, I'm gonna need to break out the side for these guys. But I figure, you know, make my emotes unique. You know, something fun to use on other channels. Exclusives, that's what they're called in the Splatoon universe. Which, on a similar note, have folks been enjoying Side Order? No spoilers. This is a spoiler-free zone. I think one of the reasons my hands are very achy today is just playing a little yesterday and today, that I think it's rough on my hands, along with the normal work stresses. Very good so far, though. I don't have $180. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot. RPG is expensive. I should probably actually get some extra fundage, too, so I can equip Jeff with some better gear. Because I think the stuff he has now probably is not adequate. Bumps into someone on the street in Italy. Ah, sclusy. Please don't get ejected from Italy for bad jokes. Sir? Oh, you got up early today. The guest newspapers that were delivered to the hotel today are different than normal. The paper is called the Zombie Herald. I'm scared, but let me tell you what is in it. 2 human kids escape by somehow opening their cage. I don't think that's objective journalism. What do you mean somehow? We know how we got out. It was Jeff being cool. Or nerdy. Or, I guess, blowing up his ship. But point is, it was metal. A few days ago, the zombies got some kids at this hotel. The boy had a red cap. Hey, it was you! How are you still alive? Well, actually, Ness is the zombie now. Oh, I also need to call the Escargot Express, I think, because I might be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I don't think you need the bad key machine anymore. So let me do that. And then I'm gonna get Jeff some goods. And then try to figure out where I'm going. You beat side order just in time for stream. Congratulations. I have cleared it with... Holly, the first weapon I cleared it with was the Splatling, which is not even a weapon I use very often in Turf. Had some miserable floors. I did it, but at what cost? What am I gonna get rid of? Bad key machine. Guess I could just sell the pop gun. And I don't need the pack of bubble gum. I don't know if I need the defensive spray, or it could be good to keep around. I mean, Jeff can't use Psy, as you've probably noticed, so he uses gadgets instead. It could be like a good supplementary thing. I think defense spray has infinite uses. So, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, get rid of that. You just beat it with the bow, which feels on brand. I have so far done it, with, sorry, I need to find the shop. I'm thinking out loud here. I have done it with the Splatling, the Luna Blaster, and the Charger. Maybe one more? I don't remember now. I'm so distracted today. I don't know why. My brain is just not here. Friday brain, I suppose. Anywho, let's sell some stuff. Clear out our mines and our inventories. Actually, maybe I shouldn't sell that, just in case I need to use it in the next area. But I will get rid of the insecticide spray, because I'm not going to remember to use that. $9 for bug spray. I don't need the pop gun anymore. So I will... I think... Hang on. I just need to make sure. I did equip Jeff with the new... Yeah, the stun gun. I just had this moment where I spaced out. I'm like, I equipped him with that, right? Okay. You're not the guy who sells me gear. Okay. Hard hat. Jeff will take the hard hat. All my new party members so squishy. And then the copper bracelets. Is this one of those bracelets that you would see advertised on TV? Something about like ionizing copper energy to center your key or something like that. Some absolute nonsense. You've done it with dualies and Splatling. Gosh, more Splatling clears than I thought. Or maybe I just made it miserable on myself because I would pick floors based on the color chips and not reading what they are. Because I'm like, oh, rigorous, whatever, danger, whatever, I can do it. Want to escape to the beach? If this is your big dream, come to Carillon Beach in Summers. Summers Tourism Bureau. Yeah, can we go there instead of the haunted town where everything wants me dead and it's full of zombies? Oh, magnet. How many range power-ups did I take for the Luna? I don't remember. I'll have to look. I took screenshots. Horses say nay, but the hint shop says yay to giving you a hint. Eagle and Hint Union. Ooh. I realized after last stream that I didn't really read much of the signs here, and I should. Hi, lady. I overheard the zombies whisper, Master Belch will give us our lives back. Master Belch was the zombie leader. He must be really pukey. Ugh. Zombies and ghosts are on the loose here, so I can get to Tucson or Fourside. Maybe the hidden road in the graveyard is safe. If only I could clear it out. But I don't remember how to do that, so I guess I just go around talking to people. I saw a beat-up tour bus going to Forside. We can't go through the tunnel. The band was really noisy, so the ghost didn't approach the bus. That must be great to be so happy-go-lucky, huh? Let's see here. Skip Sando. Another item that I forget exists. I like it in theory, but it only lasts for like 10 seconds or something. That's right. There is a rumor that a monster called Belch is screwing up the town. Blech! That's a gross, twisted name even for... Oh, sorry. Belch! That's a gross, twisted name even for a monster. Sorry, lady. I thought you were like doing a joke based on his name, but no, I just misread it. More fool me. There's graffiti here. Software development house where you can see Mount Fuji. HAL Laboratory. Don't break the fourth wall. I mean, yeah, you can. If any game can, it's this one. There's graffiti here. Just play it. I'm only telling you this because you look like you're just passing through. The truth is, I work for the monsters. The humans seem to be losing, so I'm on the zombie side for my own protection. The zombie's leader likes fly honey. He makes his followers collect it. You know, bees make bee honey and flies make fly honey. The zombie leader is strong because he always eats peanut butter and fly honey sandwiches. I got lots of fly honey stored in the tent to the south. I'll deliver it to the zombie leader soon. Oh. I forgot about this thing. No pitching of tents in this area without permission. Well, you know what we gotta do? We gotta tear it down. It's a violation. Oh. Sorry, I had a brief internal debate whether to howl or go, oh, whoa. Which I guess I just did, so never mind. Oh, whoa. What's this? Oh. Gog. The Boogie tent. It's you, Boogie. Well, it's not spelled right, so maybe not. Yeah, no, not life up. Let's just... We can use the inn after this. Let's just get it with everything we got before it does something annoying. I forgot Jeff can spy. Tell us something about this spooky tent. $16. Okay. Uh-huh. Nice. Oh, vulnerable to fire. Yeah, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? Maybe I should just have Ness hit it. In the heck kind of way is that to spell boogie? I prefer the bougie tent. Made of a nicer material. Hello, Luce. It's because I said, oh, whoa. I have summoned Luce. Luce and his padres. How was Super Mario World? Did you beat Tubular? My favorite stage in the whole game. I love Tubular so much. Hello, Poopo Scoop, whom I have never seen before, ever. I gotta not get too distracted. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I gotta not get too distracted so Jeff doesn't die, but it's fine. A lot of experience for beating up a tent. So I guess if the circus in town is in town, just take a knife and go to town. I mean, you might get arrested, but you'll be strong in jail. Cool. Nest dug around in the trash can. A jar of fly honey. Wow. He never made it back. He got distracted with a bunch of scavenger hunting. Oh. Who has the fastest speed, I wonder? I think it's 15, 14. Okay, yeah, it's Ness. So I'm gonna give Ness the fly honey for when I need to use it. Can I just trade it with something in Ness's inventory? Son of a biscuit. Oog. Luce died on the way to his home planet. I'm just going to... You know, heck, I'm just gonna use it. I'm just gonna use it. Okay. Why? Okay, cool, Ness, thanks. I don't think that would taste bad. This morning for breakfast, because I was kind of in a hurry, because it was very hard to get out of bed for work this morning. I, no, not the drugstore. My breakfast was sourdough toast with an avocado, like a ripe avocado squished between the loaves, with coarse salt and hot sauce. What?
Hello, this is Apple Kid. I just wanted to let you know that I finished a pretty unique invention. I'm not sure if it'll help you or not. It's called zombie paper, and it can be used to trap zombies. It works kind of like fly paper. All you need to do is place the paper on the floor of a tent or something. You've seen at least one tent around, right? And then the zombies get stuck to the paper when they move around inside the tent. You can catch a lot of zombies this way. In fact, I bet you could get rid of all the zombies that are terrorizing the area with this paper. Anyway, I just asked the mock pizza delivery man to deliver the zombie paper to you, Ness. You should get it pretty soon. I've never actually seen a zombie, but if there really are any, zombie paper would be very useful. I'll be calling you if I come up with anything else.
Oh, thank you. Does he know that Threed is overrun with zombies, or did he just come up with this completely independently of what's going on? While delivering pizza, this weird guy asked me to help him out. He wanted me to deliver this to someone named Ness, who is wandering around Threed. No one else knows about this, right? Let's just pretend that you're Ness, and I'll give this to you. Oh, hello, Ness. Just go along with me on this one, okay? I made the decision that you're Ness, no matter what. Ness got the zombie paper. That's right, Ness. Wink, wink. I've done my duty and given you Apple Kid's thingamajig. Well, goodbye. Oh, that's great service. Great service right there. I'm gonna use the hotel. Oh no, are we getting into the Lorax again? What was I streaming where that came up? Was it Mario RPG? Oh, Jeff fixed the broken air gun. Magnum air gun, alright. How Ness can I be? Oh no. And belatedly, it was not a Millennium Witch because there was no egg on it. I don't know, I feel like avocado toast, you have to have an egg on it. And it has to be open-faced. Otherwise, it was just a, regular old sando. Yeah, what an oddly helpful invention. I don't have to save it, I'm going to do it anyway. Also, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to take off my cardigan. It's getting toasty in here. Uno momento. There we go. Much better. Sometimes I sit down to stream and it's chilly out here, so I put my cardigan on, and then after like 20 minutes, like, actually I'm too toasty. The seasons are starting to change. Yeah, it's gonna be eternal summer after all this winter. We have 2 seasons here. Uh-oh. There's another one. Smiling Sam and Handsome Tom. I gotta not be cheap with my Psy. Let's use fire. They look flammable. The 2 seasons of Florida are hot and hotter. Oh boy. So briefly, while I'm fighting these fellas, did anyone here check out the Nintendo Partner Direct that happened earlier in the week? The one thing that really sticks out to me, honestly, is the re-release of Shin Megami Tensei 5, Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, 5 Vengeance. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Which I'm a little about. I mean, I liked Mega 10 5 when I played it. That man just ran in, suspect. But the story was very bare bones, and I'm glad that they were expanding upon it, but I wish it wasn't like a whole new game that I can't even transfer my save data over. Like, come on, I beat the bonus boss. Let me make use of it. You can do whatever you want. Just save my life. maybe a good idea would be to try and get all the zombies in a single spot. Is this what they said last time? Oh, we should try zombie paper or some kind of trap. We have to do something. So you're going to use this tent as a trap.
Everybody's putting words in my mouth.
Well, we'll give it a try. It's better than nothing, I guess. This guy at the pizza joint told me about a new product called zombie paper. Well, good thing it only attracts zombies and not these regular upstanding folks. Ness placed the zombie paper on the floor. Oh man, I forgot. Oh, when you do that, you have to go stay at the inn for it to take effect. Maybe I'll fight a couple guys in the graveyard, just so it's not a total waste. Hello, I need something to try and kill me, please. Are there some trash monsters here? Some pelvic thrusting ghosts? Of course, nothing will spawn now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. We got a party here. All right. Wonderful. Great. Good. Size splat. Hopefully nobody gets possessed. The 2 seasons of Britain are rain. I wish it rained here. I love the rain. I love the smell of the rain. I love the sound of the rain. But it never rains here. Oh, okay. No one's possessed. I'm sure rain is very dull and tiresome if one lives in a place where it rains all the time. But here, where it's a veritable desert, rain is a novelty. I enjoy it. Granted, if I had to go commuting in the pouring rain all the time, I'm sure I would find it exhausting. But, you know, I like to see the grass is green, my skin is clear, all these wonderful things that normally I do not get to experience because it's just dry prairies all the time. You don't like this guy's nose? Look like, kind of like if Squidward and Oscar the Grouch had a kid. You've revealed the secret of his parentage. That's why he left. Like, I didn't destroy him. He was so appalled. Maybe he's going to go get his DNA tested. Also, Ness is possessed. That's not good. I don't remember what possession does, if it's like being mushroomized. Oh, that's right! I remember now. Ness has a tiny little ghost flying around him, which will mess with your other party members. Imagine coordinating the shared custody. So, half the time the kid spends his days in New York, in Sesame Street, and then the other half he spends them under the sea. Actually, would Putrid Moldy Man be allowed to visit Papa Squidward, or would that be considered polluting the ocean? Look at our friend. We have a new friend now. His face kind of reminds me of Gudetama, looking at it. Budetama, if you will. I had to make that joke because if I didn't, guaranteed someone else in chat would have. Link's Awakening Ghost Friend. It doesn't look sad enough for that. So did I read this sign? If you miss a nice, cozy bed, walk to the west. We're right there. Threed Sunset Hotel. I need to find the hospital, which I think is further south. Ooh, mouse.
You're awfully kind taking time out to talk to a mouse. This mouse loves you.
Oh, thanks, mouse. Hey, you don't look so happy. You'd better cheer up or you'll become a zombie. Some people have already become tools of the zombies.
Yeah, wake up, sheeple.
Do you think he can breathe underwater? I mean, I'd be more worried if other things around him could breathe his stench underwater, you know? Hang on, I need to get more money out of the ATM. Extortionate. You know, I realize in this game, I don't know if the hotel fee is based on the location of the hotel, or if it's something to do with your how many characters you have. It's probably the location of the hotel. I think about Etrian Odyssey, where it's based on your character levels.
They're being summoned.
Oscar's trash can is canonically bigger than on the inside, so maybe there is a portal to Bikini Bottom inside. So when he gets sick of everyone in Sesame Street, he just... I feel like Oscar, he would get along with Squidward or he would hate Squidward, but then SpongeBob, I don't know if he could deal with SpongeBob. That's like 17 big birds compressed into a rectangle. That would explain Goo Lagoon. Is that where the trash can leads to, Goo Lagoon? What's up, people? Yuck, we got a lot of zombies. Ugh, it's really gross. What did you think would happen? You might not understand my saying this, but poor zombies. I was able to arrest many zombies because of your help. Arrest sounds strange, doesn't it?
We did it! Did you look in the tent? Yeah, we taught those stupid zombies a lesson.
Oh, but the music here really makes it. Those zombies stuck to the floor. I wonder if they could still get me. I don't care what happens to anyone else. I just want to save my own skin. There's no response.
I'll blame you after my death. I'll blame you for the rest of my life. If I try to get away, my body will just fall apart. It's because I'm a zombie.
Oop.
Could you help me? Maybe not.
Oh, this one's like a goldfish. It's also from Bikini Bottom.
I don't care if I pass away. Huh, I'm dead already. You humans are such cowards.
You're the enemy of all zombies, you monster! Zombie paper really works, so I hope someone comes up with pretty girl paper. Oops, that wasn't a nice thing to say. Yeah, what you want? You want pretty girls to get stuck like this? Horrible. Awful.
Let them out. Hashtag zombie justice.
So the zombies can go free but not mallow, is what I'm hearing. I think it'd be much better if we sent the zombies to the mines. Where's the hospital in this joint? There it is. Gee, Maury, why'd you get rid of your map? Okay, can the healer treat the ghost? Will the healer pay me money for the ghost? Probably not. Purify, soften. Maybe he just gives you a Swedish massage. Restore feeling might be acupuncture. Purify, maybe he dumps salt packets on you. You know, like Jeff did on the cookie. $70? Oh.
There, you're already healed. Can I do my job well or what?
Oh. Maybe we just need to market a little better. You know, like make him want the ghost. Like he pays money for the mushroom. You gotta make him want the ghost. You just, maybe put it in a cute little bottle like Link does in Ocarina of Time. Tell him that, like, the ghost will cure any illness if you drink it. Or maybe will kill you, but it might cure you. You won't know until you drink it, so, you know, act now. Oh. And I just dropped my controller in shock. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Everything's good. Everything's fine. I feel like I'm more discombobulated than usual today, and I don't know what it is. I didn't eat supper. That might be part of it. I just wasn't very hungry. I had my not avocado toast this morning. My sourdough avocado sando. And then actually, I think the only other thing I had today was another sandwich on sourdough. Just ham. No, it was chicken. It was chicken. So probably should have eaten something, but I don't know. I've been distracted today. Only so many ghosts out there, limited supply, so you could charge a pretty penny. I mean, now granted, the world of EarthBound is not Earth as we know it, probably, so I don't know what the population has been like, but I'm sure the world is swarming with ghosts. Many people have probably died throughout this world's history. I'm sure we could dig up some more ghosts if we wanted to. Maybe all American healthcare needs is a strange guy standing in hospital lobbies offering healing. I mean, you might be onto something. I would certainly believe that happening. In a scummy way. But somebody thinking they're going to capitalize on just the unaffordability of healthcare in America and hanging out in a hospital lobby saying, oh, you can't afford your expensive dialysis treatment or whatever? Well, I can purify you. I shouldn't even joke about this. It's too depressing. Yeah, you don't need healthcare, you just need a granola bar. You need some essential oils. Ness opened the casket.
Ta-da! There's a dead body inside.
There's a Skip Sandwich DX inside, actually. I think I would have preferred the dead body to a sandwich in a casket underground. I think I'm kind of an adventurous eater, but I would not eat a graveyard sando. A graveyard silver bracelet, though. Delicious. How is everybody's stats? Is anyone in dire need of protection? I say that it's probably Jeff. Actually, his defense is on par with Paula. He's a level lower, though. She has less health, though, so... Oh, she's already got it, so that's fine. That works out. Does Paula just really have... Yeah, no, nothing on the body. I guess no one does, except for, Ness's charm, so never mind.
Coffin sandwich.
The Skip Sandwich DX has the color dungeon. Now, are these slices of tomato or cucumber? Maybe the sandwich died and was buried here. It is the dead body.
Gyork. Since you had flight, honey, I considered you a friend. But actually, you're just a commoner. I'm the mortal enemy of your kind.
Oh. The mini barf attacked. Look at it. Actually, maybe don't look at it. It's kind of gross. Does anybody need healing? I wonder if hypnosis or paralysis works on this thing. Let's try freezing it. Maybe it has a weakness we can take advantage of. Of course, it did not work. Why do we even bother? That time it worked on the mole was pretty cool. Oh, vulnerable to fire. It's the monkey's paw cursed turkey sandwich. Oh no, from that episode of The Simpsons. Oh. The one where, like, Homer gets really sick because he's so determined to eat that sandwich. I don't think I want that. Actually, I'm going to heal. Let's heal Jeff. I guess Paula will set this thing on fire. I want to spy. I don't know if I want to use the bottle rocket or anything on it. That's too good to use. I forgot to equip his air gun. Oh, heck. I completely forgot. Good job, me. Oh, no, you're right. I'm thinking of a different sandwich. I didn't think of specifically the monkey's paw sandwich that he wished for. Because, last time we were all talking about monkey's paw. So can healing get rid of uncontrollable crying? I don't know. Oh, I guess the defense spray only works once. Somehow I thought it was a reusable item. Oh well. Okay, well that didn't work. Great. We're all crying uncontrollably now. Guess I should fix Paula. Homer has eaten multiple cursed sandwiches, it's true. Well, what is the episode then where the sandwich that he gets really attached to? And, like, he gets really sick because he won't throw it away. That one. Isn't that just therapy? Healing to get rid of uncontrollable crying? Yeah, healing or therapy gets you from the repressed crying to the uncontrollable crying phase. Ugh, I'm tripping over my words more than usual tonight. What is going on? Good gravy. I mean, I know I'm distracted, but that's on you for not eating supper, Maury. Your brain needs nutrients. Right now, my brain was that mini barf, and it's gone, just like my brain. Oh, Fire Beta. Oh, the Duff Garden episode. Okay, I know what one you're talking about.
I wanted to get your fly honey and gulp it down. Master Belchin, I love fly honey. York, york.
Oh, its sprite looks so sad. Hello? Cowboy man? You must have a long, tough road ahead of you, do you not? No, there was no need to explain. I already know. You must be hungry. This is good timing for you. I happen to be carrying something to eat. What would you like? I could buy a cup of coffee. Please, by all means, come again. Oh, I just remembered there was a village with many, interesting people just ahead. You should go there and visit. I heard that the name of the village is Saturn Valley, but it cannot be found on any map. Why did I give him that accent? He looks like he would have that accent. I can't explain it, he just does. Yeah, we could have gotten a stick of calories, a cup of coffee, or a croissant. It gets worse every time I say it. A bomb, alright. So what I should be doing is giving that to Jeff. Because Paula has her sai. Oh, and I have to equip Jeff. I have to equip Jeff. I get so accustomed to equipping in shops that I forget that I have a weapon in my inventory that I need to manually set. Stop! You almost made me mispronounce my croissants. Frog. Look at it. Oh no, it's an enemy. No, this is the worst. The armored frog. I don't want to kill it. Look at it. Like the farm zombie. I guess it's different from those city slicker zombies. This is a rural zombie. I don't want to kill the frog. Look at it. I mean, I'm going to have to kill the frog, but I'm not going to feel good about it. Maybe I should have physical attackers focus on the zombie. So I feel like the armor for the armored frog is going to be a little too much, maybe, for physical attacks. There we go. And Paula has no PP. Well, hopefully we run into a butterfly or something. And not more frogs. You know, oh no. Oh no. The pixels got me. Oh boy. Oof. Oof. Oh, hydrate and posture check. I will do that. Before I get even more distracted. Okay, I'm gonna burn this. I guess we'll just shoot, or... Let's use a Berg. Let's use a Berg on Jeff. This looks like a toddler showing you his favorite toy, except they're all damaging you actively. It does.
Hello, friends. Do you want to meet my army of fire ants?
Very strong. Meanwhile, they're tearing all three of us limb from limb. Oh no. There's more. Jeff did not get a chance to eat his Berg, so I'm gonna use the Berg. Just in case. Just in case. I see you. I see you! The violent roach. Oh, a terrible odor. Oh no. I've heard roaches are actually quite clean animals. Like, they're fastidious in their care of themselves, I think. I'm not an entomologist. I may be getting that wrong. I have held a hissing cockroach before at the science center, I believe. No one else wanted to. You know, like the person demonstrating is like, does anybody want to try, you know, holding it if you're very gentle? And for some reason, nobody else was brave enough. But I'm like, yeah, I'll try. So I held the bug for a little bit. You would run very far away. I mean, I understand why people would not want to. I get it. It is not a judgment on people who would not want to, but if I'm at an exhibit and they're like, hey, do you want to try holding this cool animal if you're very gentle? Like, yes, I would like to try holding this cool animal. There was another one I held when I was visiting the Smithsonian with a friend, and I don't remember now what it was. Like, it might have been some sort of mantid or a stick bug or something. But most of the other kids there did not want to touch. But I'm like, yeah, let me hold the cool insect. They take care of themselves so much and then they get mired in filth. Also, the opposite of filth. Look. There they are, the thing that will bust your shield in Smash Bros.
We feel groove. Hey ho, me Mr. Saturn. This place all are Mr. Saturn.
I should have workshopped the voice for these guys more, but that's fine.
Do you want slumber? KO.
I love them. This is the most inconvenient place to put a phone. But you know what? I get it. You know, you hear the phone ringing, you don't want to answer it. And it's like, it's all the way up here. You know, so no one will blame you if you just let it ring. You got to touch a snake when you were young. Oh, that is cool. Me too, actually. I have, I remember at, like, one of my dad's company parties, they brought a reptile person. And I got to hold some different reptiles. One of them, it might have been a snake, but one of them, defecated on me. Like, oh, of course, but it was still cool getting to hold a snake. Yeah, we're talking, well, not just snakes, any interesting animal or insect that you've gotten to hold, like at an exhibit or something.
I'm Dr. Saturn Zoom, and I can repair your body. Boing! Do you want me to operate on you? Ding.
I mean, yes, I would, but I have nothing that needs fixing right now.
Are you KO? If you alright, that's great. Zoomer!
That's you, Loose. Yet again, EarthBound, oddly prescient.
Once upon a time, we were many. Every day, slowly are less. Why? Boing.
Yeah, I feel like the clown emote is very appropriate for this place, isn't it? Your cousin had a bearded dragon lizard you've held as a kid. That is cool. A rust promoter. Is that like for mechanical enemies? Oh yeah. 200 points of damage. What is the hand-aid heal? Handmade band-aid. It heals your wounded body. Gone after one you. What does it mean though? You're moving out of Florida and you're going to miss 1, the light on the sugar cafe. I don't know what that is, presumably like a cafe. And 2, all the little lizards that hang out everywhere.
We look like same. I give you special thing. Not now, Zoom. I give you on the way back, boing. Bye later.
Okay, I gotta remember this guy. I have to come back to this guy.
Base. Secret. Base behind Grapefruit Falls. Password? I tell.
What does that say? Oh, I thought it said delay.
Belchman say password, then stand still, wait for 3 minutes, cook some ramen. Delicious. Scary, scary guy, boing! Grapefruit Falls, scary, sick, barfy. Gold, la la la, ding, scary.
It is a good font, isn't it? Good cave, also. Good cliff. The font in Japanese is actually based on Shigesato Itoi's daughter's handwriting at the time, which, I mean, since the English version of the game would not use kana, they came up with their own proprietary Mr. Saturn font instead, which I also think is very cute.
So boing, you have $380. We trade secret herb. So boing, you have $1780. We trade horn of life.
Horn of Life is a revival item, but that's so much muns. Yeah, it still looks like a child's handwriting in English. It's very cute, isn't it?
Hi, you come buying? You can sell too. Mr. Saturn, boing, can do all for you. What do you want, Zoom? You want to sell me things at me, boing?
Yeah, I guess sell me things at me. I'm gonna get rid of... I'm not gonna remember to use this. I should read this dialogue, because even though it's, like, shopkeeper dialogue, it's still good. I do want to sell you things at you. I would like you to take this stun gun.
Stun gun, the most us pay that is $75. That KO on you? Ding ding. Oh, you think. Is there anything Zoom else need? What next, boing?
How can you not like these guys? I remember, back in the day, I wish my brother was here right now, that whenever we played Smash Bros. And one of these fellows would spawn, he would on purpose grab it and throw it off the stage, because I liked them. Just killing Mr. Saturns out of spite.
Oh, you think.
I think I actually, well, I was gonna check your wares, but I'm gonna make a withdrawal, and yes, this is an ATM. I mean, obviously. Obviously. I believe in the Japanese version, where the eyes are, it says CD for cash dispenser. But, we don't use CD in the West, we use ATM. So, oop, I think they just made it into eyes. Your older brother purposely threw the penguin child off the stage in Cool Cool Mountain on Mario 64. I mean, who hasn't, right? On purpose. Okay, I come buying.
What you buying, Zoom?
Somebody mod the Resident Evil 4 shopkeeper to sound like this. Ooh, a picture postcard. Let's get some peanut cheese bars.
The peanut cheese bar? Would you carry this burden?
This burden of peanut cheese.
Oh, you think.
How could you not love Mr. Saturn? I was gonna buy a couple of these for healing. Oh, that's really expensive. Oof. Oh, it's really expensive. I kind of want to get one for emergencies, but yeah. Can I buy weapons anywhere? I don't know why Mr. Saturns would have weapons, but...
Hey, you come buying?
Okay, do you have weapons for me? You can do all for me? Bionic slingshot. Okay, here we go. This is the good stuff. I love how he says carry this burden.
What you think about that price, Zoom?
It is so expensive, my teeth found a new dimension of gritting. I'm cheap. I have a problem. I just see it. I'm like, what if I need it later? Okay. I'm gonna give these to Paula and Jeff, since they don't have anything in that slot. And I guess the bracelets.
Ness, has Cookie much junk? Does anyone want help Zoom?
Yes.
Copper bracelet, yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna have to sell something from Ness's inventory. Ugh. Sell. I do want to sell things at you. Oh wait, I don't want to sell that. I need that.
dear, boing, no can buy that.
Well, I mean, I tried to sell it just for the dialogue, obviously. It's not that I'm just reflexively clicking on things thinking, oh, I've used that already. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the skips. Skip Sando. Okay. Buying. Bracelet. I am not gonna get the bionic slingshot because they miss more often than the bats. So I'm just gonna keep the bat. Okay, I'm good. I guess I didn't actually need to do this because I used the one in the hotel? Question mark? But, you know, habit. Habit. Anywho. Oh, there's enemies up there. Saturn Valley is a roach problem.
3 to zombie full. I saw bad stink behind falls. Zoom.
Hello, Dawn. What did you miss? The zombie apocalypse.
Lots of friends taken behind falls. Why? Boing.
I would like to see an all Mr. Saturn production of Hamlet. Or some Shakespearean tragedy. I don't know. What would be the best Shakespeare play to do with an all Saturn cast? I don't actually know Shakespeare very well. Maybe the 12th Night? Just because of the whole... Oh, what's her face? Viola? I was gonna call her Olivia, but that's not the right name. Viola. Dressing as a man. I would want to know how they do the costume, the identity changes as a Mr. Saturn. Midsummer Night's Dream. Also good. Maybe just like a Midsummer Night's Dream, but all the Fae are played by Mr. Saturns. I mean, Mr. Saturns are basically the Fae in universe. It's like the hypothetical question, what movie would you replace the cast except for the lead with Muppets? Ow, what the heck? Except instead of Muppets, it's Mr. Saturns, holy smokes. Why is this roach so violent? Oh, his IQ went up by 3. You know what? I'm actually gonna go back to Saturn Valley, not specifically just for healing Paula, but when Jeff's IQ is high enough, he actually has chances to repair items whenever you say it in, like when he repaired the broken gun to the Magnum air gun. So I'm hoping, because his IQ just went up by 3 when he leveled, maybe he'll fix something else. The roach must be one from Florida. What, the unexpected violence? You know what, to backpedal a bit, though, that's a good thought experiment. Like, not even just the lead, but doing a Muppet adaptation of a movie. And, like, you can keep one human. It doesn't have to be the lead protagonist. But what would be the one human you'd keep? I just remember seeing this first brought up with, oh, there we go, with Lord of the Rings. Oh, the slime generator. And saying that everyone would be a Muppet except for Aragorn. Part of my brain wants to call him Aragon, but that's like the middling YA book about dragons or something? I've never read it. I've just heard the prose is not very good, but probably in part because I think when the author published it, they were quite young. So I don't mean that as a knock. You know, writing is difficult. Writing is often a Herculean task. Gosh, I should write again. I haven't written in a long time. Not like long form prose. You hope one of the Benoit Blanc movies is just inexplicably full of Muppets except for Daniel Craig. That is another one I've seen. That is another one I've seen postulated. One of those movies, except, yeah, Daniel Craig, Benoit Blanc, the one human, everyone else is a Muppet. I think it would be great. Bit of a clunky book. Now, you mean obviously Lord of the Rings and not Aragon, right? I'm joking. I'm joking. I know everyone here knows I'm joking, but just in case. I hope. Aragon, he was still living at home. His parents had to sign the contract for him. Yeah, that's really early. And again, I don't mean, you know, yeah, I guess kind of a clunky book. I don't mean it as a knock. Gator? Oh, hang on. I don't think I want to fight that. Okay. Etrian Odyssey 2 has some truly terrifying gator enemies. Uh-oh. So I've learned to fear gators in RPGs. I really am in Florida.
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say fuzzy pickles.
This guy should have a different accent every time he shows up.
Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Yee-haw.
Maybe it's just a different guy every time. Say the password. Alright. We are saying the password. Alright, everybody. Time to hydrate and stretch.
Like I'm doing right now. Oof.
So, if you've never experienced EarthBound before, the hint that Mr. Saturn gives you in the cave back there, when he says wait 3 minutes, he wasn't kidding. You actually have to stand here for 3 minutes and not do anything. What's the hardest accent for me? Yours is all of them. Well, the hardest one for me is clearly my default Midwest Canadian accent because I trip over my own words constantly. But a serious answer, that's difficult to say. I think, well, there are many accents out there that I've never attempted to do. So I don't think I could volunteer them as an option for what's hardest. If I had an accent coach, I don't know. I feel like maybe when I streamed Paper Mario and I gave all the bumpties Minnesotan accents, that one I kind of taught myself impulsively how to do a Minnesotan accent by watching a few YouTube videos on it. So it was very rushed and not consistent. I don't know if I would say it's the hardest one to do, but it was fun. I don't know if it was good, but it was fun. There's a real password, but I'm just going to intimidate the guard by staring at him for 3 minutes. I mean, if someone came and stared unblinkingly at me for 3 minutes, I probably would also cede to them. You can't help but remember 30 Rock when Tina Fey was trying to imitate a Jamaican woman over the phone, but it kept slipping into Irish. That is a peculiar combination. I'm thinking about, usually when I hear accents relative to where I am, especially accents that are derived because someone is speaking English, but their native language is not English. Usually you hear like the remnants of their accent based on their native language and American English in media. And it catches me off guard in a good way when I hear somebody who has an interesting accent fusion when the English part of the equation is not American English, if that makes sense. Like, I might be misremembering, but in the more recent James Bond movies with Daniel Craig, oh, we can enter now. Cool. Moneypenny, I feel I might be misremembering, but her accent sounded like a hybrid of like UK English. Where precisely in the UK, I couldn't tell you. I don't know them well enough for that. And somewhere else, I might be misremembering. It was a cool accent, is the point. Hello, Belle. Good morning, gamer.
Did you bring some fly, honey? It's Master Belch's favorite.
I did.
Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful. Be sure you don't drop it.
Can I step on this thing, please? Is it following me? It's following me. What is the hardest Canadian accent? Oh gosh. Quebecois. So I feel like I would need to know some French for that, and it's been a while. I've forgotten almost all of my French. Your go-to example of a Minnesota accent is the mom from Bobby's World. I feel like I've seen a picture of that show and just thinking, what an ugly art style. Oh, hello. Hello, boys. Oh, these guys would have Northern Ontario accents. It was not a very visually appealing show. Was it like a cartoon from the 90s? I feel like a lot of those were not visually appealing. Howie Mandel's show, huh? They're wearing swim trunks. Why are they wearing swim trunks? I guess Grapefruit Falls is just outside. If they want a refreshing dip out there. So I can't believe the zombie gave Paula a cold. Does she still have the cold? She sure does. Can Ness's healing... Okay, healing alpha cures a cold. What does beta do? Poison, nausea, feeling strange and uncontrollably crying. Okay, I need to go back to the side menu to use it. There we go. Paula got over the cold. I wish it was that easy in real life. Oof. Now, I would also say an East Coast Canadian accent would be difficult to do, but I've never attempted doing it before. Oh, hello. I've heard them. My band teacher back in school was actually from Newfoundland. And I remember it being pointed out to me that she had quite a pronounced accent, but I didn't really recognize it for what it was at the time because I didn't have a frame of reference for what Newfie accents sounded like. My dad seems to be fairly good at picking up accents, at least for different parts of the UK. I think because my parents have watched so many, like, British comedies and so much Coronation Street. My mom loved Coronation Street. So my dad can kind of pick out, like, the minutiae and differences in accents across a lot of the UK. But I cannot. I wish I could, because it's kind of a cool little power to have. Sometimes, on very rare occasions, if I encounter someone with an interesting accent, you know, relative to my own bland Midwest Canadian, and they're friendly, you know, I'll be like, you know, weird question, but I'm trying to place your accent, kind of thing, and I mention I want to get better at placing them, because my dad is good at it. And people are usually very happy to share, like, oh, yeah, I remember once I met someone who I was trying to place their accent, but it sounded like an odd melange of several. And I remember asking, like, I'm trying to place where your accent's from, and I can't do it. They were from South Africa. Which is maybe why it sounded like a little bit of English, yet kind of German, yet kind of French, yet kind of... I couldn't quite describe it. But to my untrained ear, it was an interesting melange. Hello, Andorra. The legendary Foppy. Even the other day, I encountered someone at work who, you know, I mentioned the whole, like, I want to get better at placing accents. And I said, you know, like, is it Scottish? And she was like, yeah, it is Scottish. Nobody gets it right. Everyone says it's Irish. But that one I could hear pretty distinctively was Scottish. And this sounds so gooby. I have a good memory for sounds, and the way she pronounced certain words sounded like Merida and Brave. Which, as a movie, I've only seen once. Also, look, forget accents. Look at these poor fools. What are, like, the chains tethered to? Like their antennas, maybe?
Uh, so honest. Smile. Boing.
It's like me at my job.
Tired, but so good. Ding. Don't fire me, please. It's hard to make the gross sounds that Master Belch does. I know I can't do it. Master Belch is the slimiest. However, I heard he's also serving some Gygus guy. That I cannot believe.
No one could be slimier than Belch. Do I want to go left or down? I don't remember what progress is. I don't want progress. You're getting better at picking out Scottish accents. Admittedly, part of it is just imagining Lemmy saying purple burglar alarm. I have not seen this, but you'll have to link it to me, like on Discord or something. I don't want to pull up someone else's content while I'm streaming. That might be a little infringerinos, and I do not want to infringe on Mr. Lemmy. Kind of Dutch, like for the South African accent, that might be it. I have not really heard Dutch accents often before. So again, I have very little frame of reference for some of these things. You have no idea what kind of accent you have. From Illinois, originally, but you've lived in the South for most of your life, so like a generalized Midwestern accent with a Southern twang. I don't know. I remember forever ago on the internet, like on LiveJournal and Dreamwidth and stuff, these memes going around where you record the way you say certain words that tend to vary in pronunciation depending on where you're from, which I thought was really interesting. I'll have to find one of those. Or if someone can find something like that. Or not even asking you to say specific words, but it'll say like, what do you call this object? Like, what do you call the insects that curl up into a ball? Or what do you call the athletic shoes that you wear when you're playing sports? Magic butterfly! Hang on, let me heal some folks a little bit. Cool, okay. Ness probably needs a little healing too, maybe? No, he didn't. Oh well. You think you've told this story before, but when you were working mall retail in Massachusetts, a woman was just like, upstate New York! It just sounds like she's accusing you. New Yorker! Funnily enough, you hear an accent from most people where I live, but you don't hear one. You don't hear one from me. Curious. I wonder why that is. Perhaps because I've had people point this out to me before. They don't usually mean it in a mean way, but I have a very eccentric way of speaking, the words I choose, and whatnot. So perhaps that might be why I don't quite sound the same.
Aren't you the Fly Honey delivery boy? What's the password? Doesn't mean I don't trust you, just say it. Say it now! Someone so quiet is either extremely shy or extremely dangerous. What a suspicious fellow.
I'm both. I'm both. Oh, that butterfly respawns every time. Well, I think this way is forward, so I'm going to go back and see what's down that ladder anyway. Oh, stop spewing your gases on me. Vile. Oh, I hit the mic, I'm sorry. was waving away the gases in real life, evidently. Excuse me. See, I always say soda, even though here in Canada we say pop as well, just because I never like the sound of pop. It just sounds weird. But I guess it's irrelevant because I don't drink it regardless. Most Canadians do the A's and R's. I know it's come up on stream in the past, but I've had it pointed out to me that something that gives away my Canadian is my Canadianness is the way I say tomorrow. Because I guess it comes out more like tomorrow for Americans instead of tomorrow, like saying sorry versus sorry. I'm over enunciating a little bit, but most Canadians do the A's and R's rough. Sorry. The way I say tomorrow, borrow, and sorrow are very Canadian. That's so subtle you don't hear the difference, even though I'm over enunciating the tomorrow versus tomorrow. Oh, hello, fellows. It's interesting hearing... See, I'm curious, too, what Dak mentioned about what voice chatting with online friends might be doing to regional accents. I think in a similar way, when I hear people streaming or otherwise playing games, even when their accents aren't really strong, sometimes they'll say certain words and it's just immediately, oh yeah, you're from a completely different place than I. Like, hearing someone say orange instead of orange. Orange. Oh, an IQ capsule. Oh, give me those gamer supplements. Okay, I'm gonna give this to Jeff. I need Jeff to be more smart. Be more smart good. I'm also gonna give Jeff the bomb here. Jeff will be the one to set us up the bomb. And then, I don't know if Jeff has to have the broken laser in his inventory to repair it, but I'm gonna give it to him anyway. You don't know if this is growing up so far north, but Canadian accents feel far more slight than some other American accents, so you don't clock a lot of R's. I mean, I would get that too, or rather, I get that too. Like, Midwest Canada, I don't feel like it's very strong compared to other parts of Canada, but then maybe because I hear it all the time. So it doesn't stand out to me. And again, there's certain parts of Canada, like especially around the East Coast, where the accent's a lot stronger. But yeah, I don't know, Midwest Canada is very similar to Midwest America. Kinda dull. The one that gives away to you that people are from the East Coast is when they pronounce water like wooter. Am I saying that correctly? Wooter? One that gets me is when I hear people say stuff like rough instead of roof. I gotta climb on the roof and fix some shingles. Stop spewing your gases on me. We're talking about accents. Or, I wish my streaming senpai Carrie was here. Because I've noticed when I've seen her streaming Zelda, and the way she pronounces compass sounds more like compass. I'm, again, over-enunciating a little. I've heard other people say it, too. Like, I've seen... This is a silly thing. I've seen races in Link to the Past randomizer, and sometimes I'll hear a commentator say compass versus compass. So I don't know where that pronunciation is from. Your mom says rough for roof and rut for root. Am I saying that right? Or am I saying that right? I'm doubting myself. Like, I see the R-U-T and I want to read it with an umlaut. Or over the U. I agree, Carrie's pronunciation is cute. You know what's not cute? Not this thing. Beautiful. This is like Wario's third cousin. Uh-huh.
So you were Ness? I see. York, York, York. It was a prophecy that a boy will destroy Master Gygus. You make me laugh so hard. If Master Gygus is scared of someone, he would have to be worse than the greatest evil.
Thanks, Mr. Krabs.
I'll take you down big time, so get ready for the worst fight of your life. Get ready to feel the pain of true nausea. Come on, let's go.
I know IQ's a stat used to compute PP, but the IQ stat also determines what Jeff can fix, and I want him to fix that laser. I want him to fix the good stuff. Okay, I gotta remember to use the fly honey here. Because if you don't use the fly honey on this guy, you're in for a very bad time. I don't know if freezing works well on him. Let's spy. Your mom's way of pronouncing those words is more like the ooh in book. Hang on, I think this one recovers nausea, right? Let's fix that. You know, I spied and then I was reading chat and I completely missed what it said. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna spy one more time and I'm not gonna look at chat. Okay. Open to hypnosis, thank you. That was embarrassing. Ugh. Just, I don't know, sometimes you just space out because you're thinking about accents. I think it's interesting. Same way I think language is interesting, you know? He is quite textured, isn't he? Yeah, usually when I see something with an interesting texture in games, I think I want to touch that, but I'm gonna pass. Yeah, you smash that pile of what's it. It's funny to watch YouTube videos when the person starts with an audible accent, and then videos 10 years on their accent is gone, aka turn to California. Oh, you mean California is just the default state of things? Like carcinization? Except it's Californication, if you will. I'm hilarious.
Looks like it was an even fight. But Master Gygus has managed to get the Mani Mani statue into Forsyth. The city will soon be in worse condition than living in your own puke. Suffer, Spanky!
Oh, please get out of here, please. Ugh, vile. Yeah, gross out cartoons were all the rage, but thankfully we never have to look at that blob again. Only good things from now on.
I escaped. Zoom! But, boing, goody!
Oh no. He's picked up the accent.
You worn down? Boing! Stinky! Pew!
I thought you were gonna heal me. But no, you just made gross sounds at me. Actually, I thought he said initially, you worm down? And not worn down. I thought, yeah, I am worm down, actually.
Go in hot spring. Wash barf off you, buddy. Drink coffee before go? Say yes to me? Say no to me?
No.
Why you say no?
Because I need to go wash first. Let me in. Let me...
Longer ladder. Can go to hot spring.
We bacon. You got in and washed all of the extremely dirty gunk off of your body. Now it's in the hot spring. I've ruined it forever. I will say yes to you.
Bottoms up. Boing.
Ness drank 8 espressos and died. You've traveled very far from home. Do you remember how your long and winding journey began with someone pounding at your door? It was Pokey, the worst person in your neighborhood, who knocked on the door that fateful night. On your way, you have walked, thought, and fought. Yet through all this, you have never lost your courage. You have grown steadily stronger, though you have experienced the pain of battle many times. You are no longer alone in your adventure. Paula, who is steadfast, kind, and even pretty, is always at your side. Jeff is with you as well. Though he is timid, he came from a distant land to help you. Ness, as you certainly know by now, you are not a regular young man. You have an awesome destiny to fulfill. The journey from this point will be long, and it will be more difficult than anything you have undergone to this point. Yet, I know you will be all right. When good battles evil, which side do you believe wins? Do you have faith that good is triumphant? One thing you must never lose is courage. If you believe in the goal you are striving for, you will be courageous. There are many difficult times ahead, but you must keep your sense of humor, work through the tough situations, and enjoy yourself. When you have finished this cup of coffee, your adventure will begin again. Next, you must pass through a vast desert and proceed to the big city of Fourside. Ness, Paula, Jeff, I wish you luck. Yeah, that's the good stuff. They give you the good coffee.
Drink coffee before no?
Before go. Why you say no? Because then I will have to go. That stuff goes right through you.
Appreciate. I so happy, happy, happy. Zoom. All home, zoom.
What is in this cave? I think it's I need to go in that cave for the... I think there's a sanctuary location near here, but I also need to find that one Saturn in the cave who was like, hey, I'll give you something good. I think it was you.
Here is present. I hand you cup of life noodles. I hand you Mr. Saturn coin. I no hand you my stag beetle. Oh, tease you. I have no something.
Maybe I wanted your stag beetle. Couple of life noodles. Revives a friend who is unconscious. Nice, 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 nice. And then Mr. Saturn coin. Must be equipped as other. Increases your defense and luck. Not money, even though it's called a coin. Maybe I'll give that to Ness? Well, Paula's pretty squishy. Maybe I'll just have her equip it, since it's already in her inventory. I did just buy her this ribbon, though. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to someone else. I could probably also call Escargot Express. Oh, I do have the Stag Beetle. And, get them to take some things. What does the Stag Beetle do? Except just look cool. What flavor noodles? Life flavored? Actually, here in Canada, there's a Life brand that they sell at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like our CVS. So, maybe that's what the flavor is. Life. What does the Stag Beetle do? Does it serve a purpose? Stag Beetle. By throwing this at the enemy during battle, the enemy is shocked and stops moving. I guess. If I remember to use it, sure. Oh yeah, like the cereal. I forgot Life is a cereal, too. I have not bought a non-Cheerios cereal in a very long time. I'm just gonna save. I guess I don't really have to. But I'm also gonna call Escargot Express to get rid of this jar of fly honey. I hope Escargot Express does not have a max cap on the stuff they can store, but let's be real, they probably do. Distract enemy with cool bug. Yeah, they don't get scared. They're like, oh, sweet, Stag Beetle.
Delicious Ness, you good name. We no name. Boing. All have same name.
I thought he said delicious mess.
Oh, oh. Breathe is so good.
Breathe is so good. Especially when you've been around stank. Can I cover the... Yeah, I can cover the bill. Didn't even think about how much money I had on me. Okay, get rid of this. I guess I need to sell the hard hat, too. Does the slime generator do me any... I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna forget it exists. I don't want to use the hand-aid. Because I'm gonna feel bad. Like, Paula's mom gave it to her. And it's like a little bandage. I know it's not an important memento, but I don't want to use it. Because it's a unique item. And also, I'm not really sure precisely what it does, and it might just disappoint me. Do I actually need to use the inn? Yeah, I guess I do. I thought the hot spring would heal me. But it doesn't. It just washes the gunk off. Yeah, I would figure Escargot Express as a cap. The game doesn't have infinite storage space after all. Wow, Jeff didn't even fix the laser. You're dead to me, Jeff. Excuse me, excuse me. Cheerios are the best cereal. How much IQ does Jeff have? Let's have a look. I know, like, him having enough IQ to repair something is not a guarantee he'll do it. He has 22, so do you know offhand how many he needs to fix the laser? I wish the game told you. How smart does this kid need to be to fix it? Funny way to say Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, Cheerios is the cereal engineered to minimize drag coefficient on its way to your mouth. Exactly. 26 points. Okay, Jeff is too thick to fix the laser. Someday, but not today. Oh no. You know, Saturn Valley kind of seems like it's a closed-off location. And yet, this man and the Escargot Express guy got in here. I don't think you should take a photo here, sir. That creature is bathing? It's in the nude?
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say fuzzy pickles.
I need to learn how to do more accents, obviously. What a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Away I go. Oh, hello. These look like Zora is fused with Pokies. The Ranboob, okay. What are you? I mean, I guess Zora's fused with Pokies, maybe. With a little bit of Korok in there for good measure. Oh yeah, I remember Carrie playing the kazoo. I don't have a kazoo on me, unfortunately, so you're just gonna have to imagine it. Or maybe he does like the Three Stooges woo 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 when he flies away, you know? You know, I'll give Cinnamon Toast Crunch props just because I like cinnamon. Even though I don't want to eat sugary cereal, I will respect it. I'm pretty sure the origin of that is the Three Stooges. I know it's shown up in actually several of Matt Groening's works, like The Simpsons and Futurama, but pretty sure it was the Three Stooges. Anyway, what do we got here? Tough Mobile Sprout. Struttin' Evil Mushroom. It's not Ramblin' now, it's Struttin'. I feel like I want to just get rid of these things now because I don't want anyone to get mushroomized. I don't have an easy way to fix that. And yes, when my pal Carrie streamed this, she used an actual kazoo whenever the photographer man would ascend. Okay, good, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Yeah, see, Andorra backs me up. It's the Three Stooges. Oh, good job, Ness. Are you gonna get any smarter, Jeff? 2. He just needs 2 more points of brain juice, and then finally he can fix a laser. But in the meantime... You know, I have... Let's use this croissant. Since I'm holding it. I'm sure it's very stale by now. Oh, now I want a croissant. Sometimes I think about baking croissants as like a fun little experiment, but croissants, to my knowledge, are rather time-consuming to bake. And it's a lot of rolling out the dough and folding it out and rolling it up, or folding it up and rolling it out repeatedly to get those layers. You need those delicious buttery layers. I've never made puff pastry, no. I've heard, I think it's similar? Like, similar flaky layers? I cook all the time. I don't bake very often. And it's very rare that I bake something more adventurous than cookies. I think part of the problem is that it's just my dad and I. And when you bake something, then you have to eat it. You are responsible for consuming it. And cookies, at least I can store for a while, but stuff like cake, it's like you gotta commit. You know, maybe you have a couple days worth before that cake starts to get really stale. I don't want to waste cake, but at the same time, I don't want to. Didn't mean to use that on Ness. Oops. I don't want to gorge myself on cake. Flaky means tedious, but it tastes so good. I wonder if I could cheat if I bought frozen puff pastry dough. Oh, a coin of slumber. I know I've seen recipes for baked goods that use puff pastry kind of as not a cheat exactly, but just a way to make things more efficient. Like making cheese danishes or something. Okay. No, wait, this would also go in the ribbon slot. I just bought you this ribbon. It doesn't even say, like, I wish it said what the stats were. Maybe I'll just give it to Jeff. There we go. Be slightly less squishy. Cool. Okay, everybody healed up. We good? We great? You finally got here. This is the third Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. Okay. Why don't I try Size Splat? This thing looks flammable. And... let's throw a bomb. This thing also looks very textured, and I don't think I want to touch it. It didn't work? Doesn't this thing look flammable? Oh, it glared with its eerie eyes. I don't think I like that. Does it freeze well? Oh, the bomb didn't really seem that effective. Let's use a bottle rocket. Heck it. It looks like Mr. Belch, but Miss Mulch. It didn't work? Oh, I wasted a bottle rocket on you? Oh, the psychic shield. At least it's not a reflective shield, but still, what the heck, man? Big jerk. What if I spy? I thought like if you used a psi ability on the shield, it would vanish. I guess it doesn't, so never mind. I guess I just hit it. I guess we'll just do that for now. Great. Do I have anything that could dissipate the shield? I don't think I do. What if I threw the stag beetle at it? Will it do anything? It's not going to do anything, and I'm going to waste it. Nope. Goodbye, stag beetle. Does its shield wear off over time? Oh, if you use enough psi attacks, it will eventually disappear. That seems ineffective, though. Not inoffensive, not ineffective. Inefficient. Why did I forget that word? I could try this again. Come on, Ness. I need one big smash. Ow. Berg. It probably is inefficient, yeah. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Could try Sci-Fire again. I mean, at least like the alpha version doesn't cost a lot of PP, so maybe. Because just hitting it is very slow. And I feel like its attack that it's doing by glaring, if it hits, it's going to be a bad status effect, so... There you go. Oh. Thank you, Ness. Also, yeah, that music rules. Look how strong. Good job, good job. I wonder what level you're kind of really? Expected to be about now. Did you see that Jeff gained all of 1 HP? What kind of Fire Emblem level up is that? Ness thought he heard his mother from far away. She said, "Be a thoughtful, strong boy." Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the Milky Well. Can you drink from the Milky Well if you're a lactose intolerant? Deep questions. The first time you fought that thing, you were so incredibly OP. The fight was over in like 2 turns. What level were you? Like, that's excessive. But you know what? Heck that Sprout. So, whatever. probably not a good idea to drink from it at all. But how else am I gonna build strong bones? Ness is gonna perish from brittle bones, and it's all gonna be because he did not sup from the milkiest of wells. I do not have the T-Rex bat because I am not enough of a lunatic to do the T-Rex bat challenge. I'm just gonna do this before somebody gets mushroomized. Since we're not too far from Saturn Valley, might as well just go full tilt. I'm reading chat belatedly. I don't remember the last time I've used... Like, we don't have a mixer, like one of those fancy kitchen standing mixers. I have a hand beater that's very old, and one of the attachments doesn't stay in anymore. Like, it's an electric hand mixer, but not one of the standing mixers. I'm not fancy enough for one of those. Although I've heard if you go to, like, here, I don't know if such a place exists in the US, maybe, but here there's, stores called Value Village. They're like thrift stores, but they're big. And I know you can get used kitchen supplies there for very cheap. Now, the downside to using a thrift store like that is, you know, what they have is what they have. So you have to get lucky. But sometimes you can find really good stuff there for cheap, like my current satchel and wallet. I got them from there, and they were good quality and, like, barely used. But I guess somebody just, like, got them or whatever and just thought, this isn't for me, I don't want it. So, as I said, you have to get lucky. But a good place to go if you need kitchenware, so I have heard. Oh, you were over-leveled because you forgot to go in that cave and only came in when an event flag specifically required all the prior sanctuaries to be done. I could see it being easy to miss that one, especially if one is distractible like me. Whoop, whoop. I don't know if, like, when I think of secondhand stores, that Value Village is the first one that comes to mind. I'm sure there's probably more in the city somewhere, but that's the one I'm familiar with. Like, it's mostly clothes, but you can get, like, there's books, there's, yeah, kitchen supplies, there's toys, there's even video games. But, of course, you're probably not going to find any good video games. You know, or it's all like Wii games. All Wii shovelware. No finding, like, a copy of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance or something so I can resell it on eBay. Not that I would do that, I would keep it for myself. Oh, Belle, do you have Value Village in BC? So I was talking about how I don't have a stand mixer or any fancy kitchen goods. But I've heard, you know, if you go to a place like Value Village or any other kind of secondhand store, you can get kitchen goods for way cheaper than buying them new, because stand mixers are several $100s. Especially, like, the nice ones, like a KitchenAid mixer. So probably way more practical to get them used. You know, maybe someone has sold their old model because they renovated their kitchen and it no longer matches the decor. I'm sure someone somewhere that is their entire rationale for getting rid of their stand mixer. Really? I didn't know that. I don't even know. I'm sure there were other secondhand stores around here, but that's the only one I'm really aware of. Not that I get out a lot. Last week you found the Metroid Prime trilogy at the local Value Village. Dang, that's a lucky find. Or downsizing to something with a smaller footprint, also entirely possible. Oh, your dad can fix them. That's impressive. I wish I had that kind of handiwork skill, but when I say I wish I had it, I wish I just knew it inherently. You know, like in The Matrix, I know Kung Fu. As opposed to having to put in the effort to learn. I'm sure if someone sat me down and said, okay, you need to learn how to repair a stand mixer, I could learn, but it's not something I would do in my own free time, you know? Psi Shields... Boy, is that Epsilon? I'm going to embarrassingly admit I'm very shaky on my Greek alphabet. I feel like I should be better at it because it comes up in the crossword puzzles a lot. Is it Sigma? Okay, it is Sigma. Oh, that's right. Sigma has the kind of E shape. What does Epsilon look like? Gosh, I'm a Zero Escape fan. You think I would recognize Sigma? Huh. For most kitchen equipment, you'd agree on secondhand, but for a stand mixer, it's expensive, but better go new if you have the money. They last forever. You got one for your birthday over a decade ago, and it's still powerful. Oh. I mean, I don't even need a stand mixer. I need a new hand mixer. Like a little electric hand mixer. I mean, this one still works, but I can only put one of the 2 beaters in it. Your gran had her KitchenAid for 40 years. Wow. I mean, I guess now I understand why KitchenAid mixers are so expensive if they actually last. I feel like these days especially, I'm very dubious of any kind of tech or equipment. Because you know companies love planned obsolescence and all that. They want stuff to fall apart and break on you. Are you still up here?
Appreciate.
Yeah, you heard the man. Appreciate. What are we appreciating? Yes. Oh, the sideways... Okay, that's Epsilon? Or not, no, yeah, Epsilon. The sideways Omega. The sideways neuron mouth. Just appreciate or else. Yeah, I know the names of Greek letters from crosswords, but I don't remember what they look like. And usually the clues are like, you know, what's the letter next to Sigma in the Greek alphabet? I don't remember. I don't remember. Secretly, everyone in the chat is a plant. I was gonna say chance. Sorry, everyone in the chat is a plant from KitchenAid trying to get me to buy a mixer. Well, this stream is sponsored by KitchenAid. Maybe I should make that my project for the next week. Not to buy a stand mixer, but maybe I should bake something. I don't know what, but just something. Just to practice a little bit, since I don't bake very often. You paid $5 and got a free mixer. Dang. Uh-oh. 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 Oh boy, we got gators. The plain crocodile, you know, as opposed to like a vanilla or a chocodile. Ugh. Ugh. Maybe it's not super strong, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Again, there are... Oh, it's gone. There are gator enemies in Etrian Odyssey 2 called muckdiles, and they're terrifyingly powerful. I think they are the strongest non-boss enemies in the game. And on the very final floor of Etrian Odyssey 2, there's special encounters where you can encounter 2 of them at once, as a surprise attack, and they'll almost certainly wipe your entire party, and you won't be able to do anything about it. So I've learned to be wary of gators. Chocodile is a top-tier pun, thank you. Sometimes I have my moments. When it comes to kitchen equipment, it's useful to watch YouTube cooking channels and see what they actually use, especially if they're using the same brand from before they hit it big. There are actually a few cooking channels I enjoy on YouTube, but they're very quiet. I don't really like the showmanship. Hey, what's up, bakers? Welcome to my cooking tutorial. Well, no one's like that. You know what I mean. Without like perky or irritating music, just nice and calm. Like, gosh, I don't know if I talked. No, I haven't talked about it on stream. I was thinking about where have I shared this before? Not on stream. But there's actually a cooking channel I enjoy called Mori Kitchen. No relation. It's Mori. That they recreate dishes from Genshin Impact of all things, which is not a game I play. But they make these really elaborate dishes, and they even recreate the elaborate plating from the game. And it's just kind of fun to watch them make these things, even though I have no knowledge of these characters or the dishes in game that they're referencing. It's just fun to watch them work. Thank you for bringing peace and happiness back to Threed. Thanks. Peace. Love. I really didn't think those kids could have saved the town. Who would have ever imagined it? Since the leader of the monsters is gone, the ghosts in the tunnel have disappeared. The buses can get through the tunnel now. I won't forget you. Won't you come back to Threed sometime? Yeah, you're all being a little too friendly for me. I need to leave. Alrighty. Yeah, there's, I guess, like, there's cooking in Genshin Impact. I'm not really sure, like, maybe characters cook and it gives you a buff. I want to go through the desert and on to the big city. I want to see the city, and I want to smell like the big city. I'm a real urban type of guy. We'll just go, like, roll in some trash. Maybe stand in some car exhaust. Boom, city. Thank you. Sweet. Me, unprompted in a graveyard. Alrighty. You're heroes. That rocks. Sweet. Can I get some sort of monetary compensation? Can I get free tickets to the circus? Or is it still... Oh. Genshin Impact is not like Overwatch. I can tell you that much. Picture is taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Goodbye. What accent is that? Yes. Welcome to my speed bun. That's good. The town is at peace, but my wife and kids won't speak to me. What's the problem? Because you're a weenie, sir. You made our lives peaceful. I can sleep again. It's like you used a bunch of piece paper, right? This guy tells worse jokes than me. It became really quite peaceful compared to before. Now you can go through the tunnel anytime you want. That round flying object, the kid with glasses was on board. The craft landed near the graveyard, right? Can you fix it? No. It's such a waste, but we can't do much about it. How do you know a kid with glasses was on board? It was heavily damaged though, right? And also, I'd say landing very loosely there. The monsters are no longer in the tunnel. I don't remember if I read her dialogue already, whatever. Well, I guess we go through the tunnel to Forsyth, huh? I'm sorry Ooh. Hi. I'm sorry I'm not going into every house and talking to every single person. I think I would wear out my throat. Visit 3 again. I don't know, since it's no longer perpetually Halloween, this town's kind of lost its identity. Finally, we can again breathe deep the outside air, now that the zombies are gone. Ah, the outdoors is so refreshing. Thanks, sir. Looks like he has vampire teeth, doesn't he? Maybe he does. Okay, I need to take the bus. Where's the bus? Bus stop. Bus stop is not in the graveyard. Did I read this sign already? This bulletin board greets you this evening. All is well. Good night. It's almost a haiku. But there's not enough syllables in the middle. But it's almost a haiku. I do believe the text in that sign is also in Japanese. I thought it was the photographer again. What? Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. It would not be a good idea if I took a break. It doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Goodbye, Dad. Can I go through here? No. Looks like a secret, but it's not. Oh, thank you. Let me posture check. And I will hydrate, actually. One sec. I'm going to mute myself. Commemorate your friends looking at this billboard with a photo. How come Paula and Jeff never pose with Ness? Wouldn't that be awkward? Like, you're in a bunch of photos with your friends, but they never emote. They just stare directly ahead. Do I need to use the hotel? Actually, I don't feel like I do. Nah, we good. We good. A girl in Forsyth called me. There's a really popular band there now. I think they're called the Runaway Five. I came from Forsyth by bus. Buffalo? Oh yeah, I saw lots. It's awesome. Okay, I guess I'll ride the bus. Ness checked the bus schedule. It looks like the next bus will come pretty soon. Well, if I'm on the bus, it automatically becomes the Ness bus. Also, it looks like the text on the side of the bus says Cray Haha Bus.
This bus goes to Forsyth. I can't let you on if you don't pay $6 for the fare. Do you want to go?
Okay, we're off. Yeah, do you have change for 100? I remember some years ago being on the bus, and a guy boarded the bus and had a $10 bill, and then got really angry when the bus driver did not make change.
Well, this is all I have. Well,
I don't know what you want us to do about it, sir. $6 fare. Well, it's I think it's $2 per. I think it's based on the amount of characters you have with you. The bus in your town is free? What? Honest to goodness, I wish public transport was free. I have to pay so much money every month for a transit pass, and like, they never even check. Sometimes I think I could just not buy a monthly transit pass, but if I don't, that's going to be the one time they check.
Man, it's bumper to bumper. My job is to drive, so I can't get off the bus. It's up to you if you want to get off the bus and walk around in the desert. Hey, it's a free country.
Okay, we get off the Cray Haha bus. Oh, goodbye. Welcome to the very end of the world's longest traffic jam. Great. I was gonna see my girlfriend in Forsyth. This pace will be 100 years old by the time I get there. I feel sorry for the guys behind me, but I'm so bent. I'm leaving my car here and walking instead. Can I have your car? I heard that a little ways ahead, a herd of buffalo was running across the road. I can't move an inch. What are you doing out here, lady? This traffic jam is taking forever. Man, do I need to go. Just go behind a cactus, lady. It's a free country. I can't even, like, get through here. Oh yeah, an all Grizz rotation. I saw that. Let's go to the drugs store. Hello there. How may I help you? What do you got for me? Do you actually work here, sir? Or are you just, like, standing here? I mean, you're not behind the counter. Imagine you go into a store and someone comes up and is like, oh, hi, can I help you? Yeah, I'll sell you these products, and you pay the money, and then you try and walk out of the store, and then you get stopped by someone and like, hey, what are you doing? You can't just leave the store without those, or with those without paying. Like, but I paid. I gave my money to this guy in the aisle, and you go back and he's gone. We are also running an inn, mister. $210 a night? Ugh. Do you want to stay? No, that's probably for the best. You see, our beds are really old and dusty. Well, at least you're honest. What do you have for me? A Mr. Baseball bat. And I'm $1 short. Why does this keep happening? Why do I keep finding myself exactly $1 short of things? Well, if I had a nickel for every time I was exactly $1 short, I would have 2 nickels. That's weird that it happened twice. Let's just take out $1. I'll get Paul the thick frying pan too. And $1. There we go. I am interested in the all Grizco salmon run rotation. I would like to get hazard level max. I almost did last time. I got to, I forget, I think I got like 700 something, but I just couldn't quite get the max hazard level high enough before rotation ended. So it takes a lot of playing to do it. And for this rotation, I don't know, just because of my hands. I gotta be careful. And I've been playing side order. Oh, actually, I don't think I need anything else. I'm good. Thank you. I kind of want to stash some of my money, just in case I die. I don't think I will. I'm not going to stash all of it. I'll keep 3 hundo, just in case, like, there's someone else selling something. If I had 10 nickels, I wouldn't be $1 short. Actually, no, if I had 10 nickels, I'd be 50 cents short. Side order, Nintendo tricked you into playing a roguelike. I like roguelikes. Shh, don't talk too loud. What do you want? I got what you need. Zip gun. No. Hang on, I need to get money out for the zip gun. Heck. Well, now I'm $125 short. Heck it. That's enough, right? It was $4.25. Love to synchronize sweat with the homies. That's just jazzercise for a new generation. Synchronize sweating with the homies. Because I have to sell the stuff that I don't need. Wait, we are just sweating it out here. Wait, I need to sell. I need to sell. You know, if they ever remake EarthBound, which I would love, if they ever... You want to... You'll sell weapons, you won't buy them from me? Is this Magnum air gun too hot or something for your black market? Anyway, if they ever remake EarthBound, I would love a better inventory system and also the ability to sell things in bulk. Oh, you can't sell any items Jeff fixed. Okay. It's just funny to imagine that this guy's like, oh, weapons. No, I don't buy weapons.
Welcome. Kiki Kiki. Our paradise exists beneath that hole. Kyuku Kiki Kiki. Talarama is great and kind. And he knows everything Talarama does. He made us the underground rooms.
Monkey Paradise. So this is not Monkey Ball. Yeah, I know I don't actually need to be in this cave right now. The dreaded Monkey Cave.
Palarama is now fasting and practicing silent meditation. He is also abstaining from anything that would make him sick or smelly, too. Please don't bother him.
Bother. 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 Okay, fine. Oh, you don't like roguelikes. Oh. I thought you meant that as a bit. I will say, I liked Octo Expansion's pacing better. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jeff has heat stroke. Jeff doesn't have heat stroke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got dinosaurs, we got spheres. Sorry, the crested buka and a smiling sphere. That thing doesn't explode, does it? I don't remember clearly what enemies explode when you kill them, but I don't trust that sphere. No spoils now. Ow. Why is this orb so strong? It does seem like something that would explode, right? Nice. Oh, there we go. Ow. Oh, holy smokes. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ooh. That's a spicy meatball. Oof, ouch. Let's just patch everybody up right now. Cool, okay. I'll take that. You know, I was thinking I would have to stop streaming early because of my hands, but you can actually play EarthBound mostly with just your left hand. If you were not aware, because the L button works as the A button. And that's also what you press to just talk to somebody or interact with, like an item box, as opposed to having to go through the talk to, use, check, etc. menu, which is very convenient. Poisonous fangs! Oh! Great. Oh, come on, man. Ugh. Stop being poisoned. Stop having rabies. Okay. I don't remember which healing fixes poison. Is it the first one or the second one? Oh, but healing alpha cures sunstroke. I thought it was only beta. Oh well. Well, not that it matters right now. Actually, doesn't somebody have... Can I keep, like, an herb or something? A refreshing herb. Doesn't this fix poison? Cool, okay. Oh, that's not what I need. I need beta. I'm just gonna heal everybody in case another sphere explodes. Okay. The game was advertised as being able to be played while eating a slice of pizza. Very 90s indeed. I lost a pair of contact lenses here in the Dusty Dunes desert. They were a memento from my... A memento? They were a memento from my grandma and very important to me. If you find them, bring them to me and I'll give you a reward. I'm Penatella Giovanni. Find me at the Foreside Bakery, 2nd floor. Oops. You know, I was gonna make a joke that this is Zesty, and, well, they do work at a bakery, so maybe it's not that far off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want this butterfly. I want this butterfly. Please. Please. Oh, what is this? What do you mean no problem here? Ness spotted something shiny. It was a set of contact lenses. Oh. Huh. You know, I was not expecting to find that. Also, ooh, Doubleberg. And it's still warm. Oh, buffalo. I don't want to, like, overlook anything in the desert, but I also don't want to spend forever wandering around the desert. Someone's going to get sunstroke again, I'm sure. Oh, no. UFO! A big bottle rocket. I'm just going to give that to Jeff now. Because he's the only one who can use it. Let me look at this contact lens. It must belong to someone. Don't put it in your eyes. Oh no, I don't want to deal with you. Dusty Dune's headquarters for finding buried gold. This hole's great. Good hole, good hole, good hole. First, someone asked me to dig for buried gold. I began to feel like I was obligated to find it. Man, am I starving? Do you have any food you could spare? Seems like you have a lot of stuff. What are you gonna give me? Can I give him the sprig of parsley? Thank you. If I find the gold, I'll give it to you. That's a pretty good trade. Some gold for a sprig of parsley? It's a small house, but please stay the night. You want to sleep on the dingy couch? Do you want to sleep on the bed with the rusty spring poking out of it? I think I'll sleep on the floor. When you find a good Courtney Love song... Oh, that was... Hole, the band. Right? Right? I get it. Oh yeah, I know about the worm. But I don't know if I'll get to see it. There is an experienced pinata in the desert. Little worm fellas. But, they're very rare. Well, not a good hole yet. Kind of a mid-hole. I understood a music reference. Oh. Somehow I thought I would be on the upper portion of this hole when I left, so I pressed up. But I was not. Ugh. Am I out of this desert yet? East of Foreside. Oh, baby. Shade. Get all these kids some broad-brimmed hats and water bottles. Well, Ness is a hat. Ness is prepared. Jeff probably hasn't seen the sun in 6 months, though. He is already burnt to a crisp. I guess that's why he was the one who got sunstroke. I don't want to hum over it too much. It's good music, though. The city of Foreside has developed quite a bit since Mr. Gildegard Monotoli hit the big time. It's been good for the city. Yeah, it also blew my mind hearing this music for the first time, because it's very different than the Melee version. Oh, a crazy taxi emerged. Sorry, a mad taxi. Sorry. The mad taxi spewed exhaust fumes. Well, now Jeff smells like the city. That one guy's gonna be so jealous. What is... You also gonna kill me? Yes, you are. The craze sign. I love that it's both Ohio and yet like a deadpan Garfield sort of face. You see the eyes, yes? The O's. Is it actually intended to look like Ohio? I don't know. Ohio gozaimasu. Highway? No, it's Ohio. What's in Ohio? Never been to Ohio. I don't know anything about it. Drew Carey's in Ohio, I guess. That's all I know. Oh no, the most dangerous enemy of all. The extra cranky lady. She wants to speak to the manager. Ugh. The extra cranky lady turned back to normal. Now she's just a reasonable level of cranky. She'll settle for the assistant manager, but she won't be happy about it. Is this the bakery? Planning meeting for EarthBound 2. Only those who are related to this project are allowed to enter. Ape Software Development Team. No, let me in. You know, if folks weren't aware, so during the Nintendo Partner Direct in Japan, it was announced that Mother 3 is on NSO now. Maybe they should just remake it. I guess at this point, like, everyone who's wanted to play Mother 3 has probably emulated using the translation patch at this point, because it's an excellent translation patch, which I'm sure most people are already aware of. But if you weren't, the translation patch, the fan translation for Mother 3 is top tier professional grade. Still, it would be nice to be able to play it legitimately. Platform was on our Mother, sorry, the platform Mother 3 was on was the Game Boy Advance. I'm surprised you talk to an ordinary guy like me. I have no information or items to help you out. Don't you think it's natural for a guy like me to be here? I enjoy the atmosphere here. By the way, let me quiz you. There are 5 apples. If you eat one, how many are left? 5 minus 1 is 4, so 4 is left. Well, that's not funny. Okay, here's another one. Master Pokey's maid Electra is made to order. Oh, puns aren't funny either. Yeah, welcome to my life, buddy. I used to be Monotoli's employer. Then I realized his schemes made my company go bankrupt. My house and land were taken away. Now I'm homeless. Monotoli didn't used to be so powerful. I want to find out his secrets, so I'm spending my time here, watching to see if he ever drops in. Kids shouldn't be drinking espresso. You shouldn't be hanging around here. What? Mr. Monotoli's here? You got that wrong, kid. What? Does Mr. Gildegard Monotoli come here often? Hello, time to get up. It could never happen. Well, actually, that's not true. Just as depressing as a real coffee shop, yep. He's red-faced because his heart is racing after drinking 10 espressos. I was in the middle of a caffeine buzz, and I had to get to the bathroom fast. When I got there, I accidentally knocked on the wall instead of the restroom door. The next thing I knew, someone asked, "Who is it?" and really surprised me. Maybe I just imagined it? Seems like it's just for decoration. Aw. Back in the days where couldn't be a bar, had to be a cafe. Didn't want impressionable children playing a video game and seeing alcohol. You know, but going around and clubbing animals with baseball bats, that's fine behavior. It's okay if children imitate that. But heaven forfend they realize that bars exist. Oh no! Oh no! Ugh. Jukeboxes are cool. I think jukeboxes' coolness is entirely proportional to what song they're playing right now. You know, so if it's the 8th play of What's New Pussycat, well, no one know anything. Ugh. Monotoli's toadies stole everything from me, including my house and land. Weep, 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 weep. It's King Zora. They are evil incarnate. Lawyers, policemen, everyone that follows Monotoli. They're all his toadies. No matter how you fight him, you can't win. Yeah, I'm okay. Just leave me here to cry into my cappuccino. Nosy. It's a cappuccino with like a double shot of Bailey's in it. Where's the bakery? I want to return these contact lenses. There is lots of junk like this bulletin board at the junk shop, busted up, located in the back alley of the department store. That is some weird advertising. Sure, the bakery might be in the department store. They did say second floor, so... Also, golly, I should call it an evening, huh? But let me find the department store.
I'm very punctual about time and careful with money. I don't look like it, though.
It's your stein of cappuccino. Ooh. The annoying reveler. Look at the gleeful face on this man. He grumbled about today's youth. That's not revelry. Destroy this man. Thank you. When you were visiting your friends in Long Island, you surveyed which bars looked like they were hopping on the drive home. Now that the jukeboxes are all electronic, when you got home, you just pumped plays into a song called Booty Man by Tim Wilson. Like 8. So like digitally, electronically, remotely. That guy should be wearing his tie on his head. I know that's like a stereotype, like when in Japan when they want to depict a drunken salaryman. You know, the easy shorthand is like a guy in a suit with his tie tied around his head. I wonder where that came from. Like, evidently it was something that people actually did to the point where it became, you know, a good visual shorthand for a drunken salaryman. But I was doing that to begin with, you know?
Come on in. We got the goods, G. What are you looking for?
I don't know what I'm looking for. A broken gadget. Yeah, I'm good.
Mod boy jerk. You can't do me like that.
I guess he would have, like, if he called me a mod boy, wouldn't it be some kind of English accent? I don't know.
The boy's stuck to the wall. Maybe a peeping Tom.
What you looking at? Behind this wall, things seem to be very strange. I feel like this isn't my place. Maybe it's your place. Huh. Well, look at that mysterious rock that we'll never visit. Okay, it was remote. You don't know how they reacted to it? What the... This is an odd spot, sir.
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera, ready, say fuzzy pickles.
Oh, well, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. So long, chumps. I feel like you'd be missing out on something if you put like several plays of an obnoxious song into a jukebox remotely and you can't gauge anyone's reaction to it. You know how if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it make a sound? It's like that. But if a jukebox plays 8 consecutive let me try that again. If a jukebox plays 8 consecutive goes of Tim Wilson's Booty Man, does it make people big mad? Drinking with clients is apparently a big part of being a salaryman. Yeah, I'd believe it. Even at my place of business, we have a lot of business people who expense everything. You boys are sneaking around looking for Mr. Monotoli, aren't you? If I catch you boys doing anything, I'll arrest you. No questions asked. Be prepared. Got it, Ness? I've already checked out your name. Oh, that's weird, sir. And also, so the boys can mess around, but Paula can do whatever she wants, and no one will say boo, right? Normally, I would call out the double standards, but no, I think Paula should be given carte blanche to do a crime. You've looked it up, and apparently the trope comes from being so drunk you can't undo the knot and getting frustrated and giving up. But why put it on your head to begin with? I wonder why the department store's closed. When Monotoli became the owner, this department store began having strange happenings. Temporarily closed. Gwarg. I want to do some shopping. Well, heck. What I should do is find the hotel. Ooh, dinosaur museum. Speaking of the Topola Theater, there's a new singer called Venus. She's better than the Runaway Five. I'm totally bonkers about her. What happened to those guys digging for the buried gold? If they found the gold, it would be worth a huge amount of money. They'd be able to pay off $1 million debt very easily. If I were them, I'd go to Japan and live it up. Okay, maybe I have to go to the dinosaur museum. Why? Because the dinosaur museum doesn't have any real dinosaurs. They're all replicas. I'm sure everyone knows that. If you still want to go see the dinosaurs, pay $5 a piece for the entrance fee. Is that okay? Well, gee, lady, you really hyped them up now. Please enter. You'll find an academic researcher inside. A physical comedy bit more than an actual occurrence. That would make more sense. I wonder how many animals go extinct before human beings discover them. I want to see a live dinosaur sometime in my life.
Huge! Not you, I'm talking about the dinosaur bones.
What the... Sir... Are you allowed to take photographs in here? Pictures taken is daily of a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera, ready, say fuzzy pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. This guy Zeal is officially becoming a little bit suspect. Is he gonna narc on us?
This museum should sell dinosaur t-shirts.
I'm so happy there were some visitors today. These days, few people come here. I'm Mr. Spoon, the academic researcher. I wonder if there are any famous stars here today.
Dinosaurs.
Huge, aren't they? Well, that's all I've gotten out of my research. You want to hear more?
To tell you the truth, I heard that dinosaurs were found near the lower side of Scaraba. There are lots of them. There are unconfirmed reports that the dinosaurs ate some of the natives there. If you go, please try to find the dinosaurs and bring back photographs. Please come back again to study, because I don't like being alone.
Well, I paid $5 to see some feet. Which, you know what, for some people, I guess that's a good deal. Why don't you send the photographer man? He's like the hot dog vendor that just follows Homer around. But what does the photographer man get out of it? Maybe he's sending the photos to Ness's dad. This is how Ness's dad keeps tabs on his child. The Runaway Five from Twosome seem very popular. I heard that the Topola Theater is always full. I'm not gonna go in there yet, because I don't have to, I don't think. But I should at least find the hotel. Here we go. We're putting my kids through college. Oh no, I remember the line. Because the hot dog man follows Homer to a funeral. And he says, "Lady, he's putting my kids through college." I don't know why I remember that line specifically, but... Ness, sir, are you staying here tonight? Thanks for being so generous with your tips. You never gave me a tip? Never mind. Everybody already knows my name. It's like Cheers, but it's weird. Welcome to the Monotoli Grand Hotel. A one-night stay will cost you $225. I have enough money. I can afford a hotel. Man, I can't even rifle the drawers. I can't steal the Bible or some towels. Oh, the bakery is a unique building, not the department store. Maybe I should find that. Hey, you! If you meet a beautiful, seductive woman who's looking for me, tell her hi. Anyway, I don't think a woman like that would be looking for me. Good morning. This is a unique service exclusive to our hotel only. I'm here to read you today's headline. On the front page of the Fourside Post, over 70% of Fourside citizens support Monotoli. Can Can I go in, like, the other room? I can. There's no one here, but I could. Okay, maybe I should try and find the bakery before I stop. If anybody knows. Tiny part of my brain going, gee, Mari, only if you still had the map. But no, that's sweet, sweet inventory space. Oh, yeah, the hint guy. I haven't shown off the hint guy. Actually, he was in 3 somewhere, but... Now, wait a minute, youngster. I could give you a great hint for just $75. Yeah, I'd love a hint. Oh, you don't have any money. Don't you understand? This is how I make my living. I can't just give you a hint for free, kid. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be on the map anyway. I've heard some bad rumors about Mr. Monotoli. I heard he made a deal with a pure evil entity in exchange for power. You know, stuff like that. I mean, it's business. Who hasn't at this point? I don't get it. I heard that a guy who looks like Monotoli has been hanging out at Jackie's Cafe. You know, the totally unpopular place. I heard he quietly goes in and out. Maybe he just really needs a cappuccino. Okay, so these aren't buildings I can go in. Cafe. Well, if I do a quick pass of the city and I can't find the bakery, whatever. I didn't try the building by the Monotoli building. Suppose I could. I can't go in there. Oh, no. Oh, the lady. No. No. Oh. Combat is inevitable. This lady thirsts for blood. Before I turn it in this evening also, I know I've been doing Saturday streams the past few weeks, but for the sake of my hands, probably not this weekend. I mean, Saturday streams aren't, you know, like a set thing anyway. I just do them sometimes. But I kind of like having that flexibility where they're not a dedicated stream day, but I can just, you know, do them whenever I feel like it. Last night there was a solitaire tournament. I lost my shirt. I'll invite you next time. Hey, wait. Do you even know what solitaire is? I don't know, buddy. Do you? Hello, babyface. What brings you to the Monotoli building? Ice my hands. I should. I'm an elite businessman who works in Mr. Monotoli's office. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can really do in here just yet, so I'm not gonna bother. I don't think the Monotoli building is the way to go just yet. Oh, why is this city so big and full of blue? The Blue Man Group. I actually saw the Blue Man Group perform once. I remember it was pretty cool, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. They used strobe lights at one point, which I thought was a very trippy effect, but it's also probably the kind of thing that, I don't know if, like, the audience was forewarned about it being in the show, probably, but definitely not a thing for everyone. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't go in the building by the Monotoli building, but it does kind of look like you should be able to. Please don't run over Paula. Please don't run over Paula before... Okay. Bakery's near the department store. Thank you. So if I don't go now, I'm gonna forget for next stream. And I want these contact lenses out of my inventory. Space is precious. Okay. Bakery. I wish I lived near a good bakery. Protect Mr. Monotoli first. The safety of the citizens of the city comes second. That's her job, you know. Wow, the police protect the rich exclusively. Again, I don't think Shigesato Itoi was intending to be quite so on the nose with his depiction of America. And yet, here we are. Hello, may I help you? Do you have any croissants? You do, but I don't want any. Bread in this town has a very plain, nondescript flavor to it. To tell you the truth, I'm the owner of this bakery. Thank you? Do you just secretly hate your bakery? I was thinking there's a tightwad born every minute. Wait, aren't you the one who lost the contact lenses? What? You came to deliver my grandma's memento, the contact lens? Thank you. Thank you so much. It's our family tradition to keep things forever. Okay, I'll give you something as a reward. Here's my socks that I use only for special occasions. I've worn these socks for just 5 years. There are no holes, and they've only been worn once since the last washing. They stink a little, but they're still good. Hey, don't refuse me here. I'm being generous. Ness got the pair of dirty socks. Please take good care of my socks. Is he sniffing because he's emotional? Or is he sniffing because he wants one last whiff before we take his socks away? Oh boy. What's a tous les jours? I assume it's a bakery. I can't think of what that means in French exactly. Pair of dirty socks. When used during battle, the enemy gets so nauseous from the ripe odor they cannot fight. What do you mean they're gone after one use? I think I should get to keep those socks in perpetuity. Like, are they just so old and stinky that they fall apart? In the old days, Mr. Monotoli was just a regular, unattractive real estate agent. Now he has the power to control the police force. I don't think the city of Forsyth is better than before. Also, he's still ugly. Oh, I already talked to you. Okay. Then I'm gonna go back to the hotel and save again and call it an evening for real. Oh, a Korean bakery cafe. Oh, it'd be so good. I've talked before. There's a Korean bakery in the city that I've been to a few times. I really like you can get delicious buns like with anko and custard and cream and like matcha cream and individual slices of cake. They have this Earl Grey chiffon that's so good. And the cakes are made with cream. They're very light and fluffy with fresh fruit. If you get like a fruit cake, like a strawberry shortcake, there's no disgusting buttercream full of sugar. It's just light, fluffy, so good. But it's kind of a pain to get to. It's a long walk from a train station, which normally wouldn't be so bad, but you have to cross a very major thoroughfare. And it's a huge pain to get there. There's so much waiting to cross the street. So it's just usually too far out of my way to bother with, but it's so good. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for some more EarthBound. I'm still discombobulated. Oh well, I guess it's been a week. But yeah, thank you very much. It's always a treat to share this game with folks and just hang out and shoot the breeze. It's nice to chat about accents and food and playing the same obnoxious song repeatedly in a jukebox remotely. You know? Good stuff like that. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will probably catch you on Tuesday for more EarthBound, so stay safe, stay healthy, take care, and I will catch you next time. Good night!